Two more, dog.
We don't say anything.
MVP, bro.
Let's go. 124 to 114. LeBron James. Sorry, I got my eyes on big game. It's tough not to watch him and Karan right now. 33, 9 and 9.
Yeah. Y'all see it.
Nice.
The old man bounce right there.
All upper body, too. We just here with it.
Hands in the pocket,
Nice.
just back on up.
Every once in a while, throw.
I like that.
Just wish we
hear
were
from
down at
Frank
Staples
Vogel.
Center. That's the only thing
I
that's
know.
missing.
It's the only thing missing.
Down there with the fans, man.
Kids maybe put the flag on the car today, and I said, it's just not the same when you're not rolling it down to Staples Center. Let's hear from Frank Vogel. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey, Frank, Mike Trudell. On the walk-off for Spectrum, AD's basically said that he wasn't satisfied with the way that you guys as a team played overall. Thought there were a lot of places that things could improve. So despite winning by that margin, what do you take away from his reaction to the game?
I agree with him. Particularly on the defensive end, we knew they were going to be different. And, with no Bam, they bring 5 3-point shooters. And, their movement offense is very difficult to guard no matter who's in uniform. But we definitely have to do a better job, in particular on the defensive end. I thought we attacked offensively really well. Had one of our, we had a poor shooting night from perimeter. But I liked the quality of the shots for the most part. And, even having a poor shooting night, we still end up with an offensive rating of 136. So I was pleased with what we did on that end of the floor. Obviously you can always get better on both sides, but defensively we got to be better.
Frank, just wondered what those conversations were like in practice with LeBron, with Rondo about dissecting a zone, and you guys just getting to that level of talking about hoops.
Yeah, just we know the spacing that we want to get to in a few different alignments. Obviously, a lot of teams don't have 10, 15, 20 different zone offensive plays like they do with man-to-man. But there's a few different alignments we want to get to out of the zone that we feel are favorable to the offense. We got a lot of them tonight, and obviously Doe and Bron and our whole group has a great ability to communicate where the holes are, what they're looking for, and work together in those types of things.
Frank, what were you seeing happening in the third quarter there when they cut that 18-point lead to 9, especially defensively?
In the third quarter, you said?
Yeah, when they cut down, you guys had an 18-point lead and they cut it all the way down to 9, and just wondering what you saw.
Yeah, this team has a lot of fight, and like I said, they're extremely difficult to guard no matter who's in uniform. It doesn't matter that they had some guys out; they're a deep team, and with Bam out, they become different from a standpoint of more spacing at the three-point line, which presents different kinds of challenges. Obviously, Bam is an all-star, one of their best players, but they become different. With him and Dragic out, and those guys played extremely hard, kept fighting to cut into the lead. Like I said, we got to do some things better, a lot of things better on the defensive end, but that's what that's what getting to work and the process is all about. Review the film, meet tomorrow as a team, and make some improvements.
Awesome.
Start with David Veneman.
Frank, this is the first time a pair of Laker teammates scored 30-plus in a finals game since Shaq and Kobe back in 2002. What is the way that Anthony and LeBron are able to dominate at the same time? Do they take turns? Do they feed the hot hand? How do they kind of work it out together that way?
Well, they both, and our whole team attacks the defense and reads. You know what I mean? And obviously they both have the ability to score against single coverage, so to speak, whatever action you're talking about. But they're both winning each other. Sometimes they're destroying their own man. And sometimes they're making the extra pass to the open man. Both have that elite ability to score and to read defense. So, again, big reason. Those two were huge tonight and a big reason for the win.
Dan?
Frank, you guys had a factor. Do you think that's one of these 2 wins?
Yeah, we got a lot of those rebounds, not even, with our big lineup. You know, there's a lot of holes in this.
The Hall of Famer is big game James Worthy. Right here we have a two-time All-Star, tough juice, Caron Butler. We got Allie Clifton on the way. We got Trudell around the corner. Brez is here as well. We'll have 90 minutes of coverage for you. The Lakers in control, guys, from the opening tip on. Valiant effort by a Miami team that was shorthanded. No Bam, no Goran Dragic. But the Lakers, top story, 2 wins away from an NBA championship.
Yeah, it almost seems almost surreal. We've been waiting this long to get back into the playoffs even, and then to get back to the finals. And it looks like this is the year, Geeter. I mean, I know Miami was shorthanded, and that hurt them tremendously. It didn't even seem like it was a playoffs finals game to me. It just looked like they were swapping back and forth buckets. Miami just looked like they didn't have any fight. I saw Udonis during a timeout trying to get into his teammates to try to get him fired up. I think, you know, it's one thing when you know you can compete, sort of like Denver did, when you know, but there's another one when you subconsciously know that there's no way you can beat this team. And that's the flavor that I saw out there. It just wasn't exciting. It wasn't, you know, Lakers got 32 assists, 16 offensive rebounds, all the things they needed to do. But I just don't think Miami has a chance. And they know, you can look on their face and their body language that I think they know it.
Don't feel bad for them, though, big game.
No,
Don't feel bad.
I'm just kidding.
They have a depleted roster, but at the same time, you look at the Lakers, their mindset. They understand that they have unfinished business. We're talking about 2 wins away from winning that championship. And you see LeBron is engaged. Anthony Davis is on a mission. He is balling offensively, defensively. Guys, the others, knocking down shots.
Rondo.
KCP, Rondo, Kuz. They understand. They sniff it, like you said.
Smell it.
Mama
Smell it.
cooking, they smell it.
They smell it. Two away.
Two more.
Feel good.
Yeah. There hasn't been much drama either. It's been kind of Lakers
No.
start to finish. Let's go back to Orlando. AD is with Mike Trudell.
I smell AD on the way.
All right, Anthony Davis, the biggest stage. You had everything going, especially on that offensive end. How'd you get into that kind of rhythm, and just what have you been feeling like to this point?
We're trying to play aggressive. Crashing off the glass, shooting the shots that's open for me, finding guys, trying to play my role, play my part on this journey. Once again, I like how we played towards the end. We're letting this team get back in it. Obviously, they've reached a great team. They're here for a reason. We got to learn how to play with the lead. We're giving up too many threes. We're letting guys beat us to the paint. Our containment was pretty bad in the second half. But, you know, we'll take the win. Once again, we got to be better. You know, especially if we want to try to put this team away. It's a good team. This team's not going to stop fighting. You know? I don't care who it is, who's out there. They're in the finals, so they're going to keep fighting. So we got to do better.
Yeah, Anthony, that speaks to the focus that you and LeBron have had and trying to instill upon the rest of the teammates, right? Not going to be satisfied, regardless of how much you win by, unless you play to your. Looks inside, outside. What have you figured out about playing against the zone? You, LeBron, and Rondo really seem to find a way to dissect it and get those shots going.
We're just making reads. It's all about reads in the zone. We're going to get open looks. You know, the zone makes you shoot from the outside, and if we're continuing to shoot the ball the way we shoot, guys making shots on the perimeter, it opens up the inside. That's what kind of happened. Guys got hot pretty early in that zone, and it opened up in the paint where, you know, offensive rebounds and you know, guys catching the middle, Dolan, myself, Markeith, and able to get one dribble layup. So we just got to continue to exploit it, find the open man, find the open gaps, and continue to make shots.
Last thing for you, AD, as LeBron comes behind you after finishing up his interview. You guys are now undefeated in the Mamba jerseys, 4-0. You have one win in each of the rounds. I know that's been the rallying cry this season, try to win it for Kobe. So what was the importance of that continuing tonight in those black jerseys?
Like I said before, we don't want to lose these jerseys. We're going to continue to play hard, play aggressive, so these jerseys on. We know he's here with us, he's clear. With the jersey, we got a different kind of energy, different kind of swag. So, hopefully, this is the last time we get the winner this round. Hopefully, it doesn't go to Game 7, but if it does, we get to wear it one more time in Game 7, and then that'll be a crucial game. So, we love winning these jerseys. We love representing them to the fullest. And anytime we put these jerseys on, get the win.
All right, Anthony, thanks a lot for the time, man.
Sounds like a